Okay, and welcome back to another game in our Fast Horses challenge. Um, I'm just thinking about my start here. I'm happy with Lorgadamian Sewell in Vienna. I feel that's the only way that I can project sufficient power into the east that I don't just collapse. But then my question is Paris actually better than Bordeaux? And the answer is yes, because you can get to Munich in 2 moves. So we will stick with our Paris Vienna start. Yes, so we are playing Tarvalar again. Uh, this is the second game I played against Tarvalar. This is off. This is after I played 2 games against Wakaziak. Um, Again, spoilers for the games. Big spoilers. Game 1, Wakaziak starts east. He builds lairs and the hunters struggle badly. Game 2, against Tarvalar, the hunter meta evolves. We learn from our mistakes. We start night supplying. We do draw lots of Drac events, which isn't ideal, um, but the extra supplies really help. We actually make Tarvalar starts in England. Hired Scouts missed him in day 1 because I thought he would plan to misdirect. We actually planned to not misdirect. Um, we come Rufus. We search England. Yes, or we search East. East because we can check certain lair spots. England because there's just like not that many locations. Um, we will check East. Really? Nah, England. Surely England. I just didn't know which England spot to check. Oh, a dice. But he was in Edinburgh last time. No, he won't be in England. He won't be in England. We'll check East. I always check these two. Yeah, that's the most dangerous ones. It's not Sophia. That's good. Escape route. And mistake. Yeah, just to say, Jaro, I wouldn't be placing money on me. I think that's quite well, it's actually a pretty good ticket draw with loss. The ticket's fine, and yeah, I can't bother deciding scan. Let's just get the tickets sorted. Uh, okay. We have our hunters. They are supplying for stuff. Mystic research is very good. It's having quite a few Drac events so far. 3 out of 6. That's fine. Great strength is good. And our revealed event. Chartered Carriage is a very good event. 2211. Skip. 2211. That seems good. Give me the weapon, you have the dog. We need fast tickets over here. 2-1. That's not good. And give us the fast ticket over here. 3-2. We've got 1 good ticket in the west. Okay. No misdirect. Sophia Encounter 0, we search Sophia. Rumour token at the start, that's very good for me. I have a stake in the west, no stake in the east. That's fine. Lord Godalming can always find us a stake. Don't want a dog, dogs suck. Excellent weather. Excellent weather is okay at best. Knife is very, very good. We will drop the Holy Circle. We will drop the pistol. Pistols aren't actually that good. Holy Circles also aren't that good. Like, a Holy Circle can't kill Dracula, which is highly problematic. So I guess we'll keep the pistol. Give us a newspaper. Local rumours, that's going to be useless. Who'd have thought? Knife is very good. Oi, come on, that's not funny. We will night supply. Horse is useless. Holy Circle we don't need. Sister Agatha. Sister Agatha we will take as an ally. Especially with no search and also the rumour token, which inclines us to not bother finding it. Now, 1 versus 1 we can achieve something. That's very good. Garlic bread. Heavenly Host was garlic. Okay, I want more items and more stuff. Tell me where Dracula is. Vampire lair. Okay, you do not want to supply at night, because you actually have stuff to do with your night actions. Like trade for mystic research. Lord Godalming has 2 events, so we will swap an event onto him. We'll give him great strength. He doesn't need escape route, he's a big guy. Excellent weather, Lord Godalming can keep escape route is good. She somewhat wants to trade so that her items suck less. She will also give, hasn't got to draw that himself, and she will take good. Now today we will day supply a newspaper because we deserve it. Sense of Emergency is a top tier card. Heavenly Host, also very, very good card. We'll drop the pistol. Yeah. Hired Scouts. Let's check. Okay, so I know Tarvalar hasn't watched the last game I played against Wukaz yet. Because I haven't uploaded the video yet at the time of recording. When you're listening to this, I will have uploaded the video. Oh no, he won't have watched. Come on, he won't have watched Wukaz's perspective. Maybe he would have. I doubt it. He doesn't watch that many videos because okay. So I will search Sophia, and Sophia is a big hole. I need to check Sophia. And I will also have 1 search of England. It's not Sophia and it's not Manchester. I searched Sophia again. Oh, I meant to search. Well, encounter 3, Sophia. Fine. Well, bullets are more useful than garlic leaf. Blood transfusion is not more useful than garlic leaf. Knife is more useful than pistol. Good luck is very, very useful. Lord Kadami no longer wishes to night supply because he already has 3 events. He's also pretty happy with his tickets, so he will trade. We have 3 heavenly hosts in the east. That's fine. Not precisely sure how we'll resolve that. Okay, we won't resolve that. We will just hope that Dracula dies to one of them. There we are. Let's do a switcheroo of the garlic for the crucifix. Let's night supply. Pistol. I'll keep the garlic. Dracula. Waiting for Tarvalar. Okay. So it's Roblox or Summon Storms. Or we see what it is immediately. It is Roblox or Summon Storms. She has Chartered Carriage. Good luck. Fine. We need to play Mystic Research. 2 Dracula's, 4 left. That's fine. I kind of want me to take ticket. Ticket. Because I need more tickets in the bag. When I was talking more impressive, I did mean hopefully a bit more impressive than a 1-1. A 2-1. I was thinking more of a, white 3 or white 2, yellow 2 variety. But I suppose, yeah. Give me Milan as well in my reach. Now he misdirects. Interesting. Maybe not. Maybe he was like waiting to see if maybe the lair has some value, and if he hasn't been discovered yet, he'd want to. Okay. Resupply. Don't draw good event. Okay, stake is good. We'll drop the crucifix, which is sad. No, screw this stake. We're going to keep the crucifix. Killing vampires is bloody hard work and ain't going to happen. Hide scouts. Well done, Lord Kadami. I check east. We'll check Alicante. So this is west, not east. And really? Fine. We keep supplying. We don't need double garlic, although it is kind of funny. Evil presence. Evil presence encounter 4. Before anyone's moved, not ideal. We keep supplying. Rifle, it's much better to have 2 rifles and 1 bullet than the other way around. And keep supplying. Crucifix, we will chuck a crucifix. You will pass. You will trade just because you might as well. Yep. You will keep supplying. Horse is useless. Jonathan Harker. Aggie is more useful. This is actually quite bad. I've drawn too many scouting events. Like, I wish these events were still in the deck. Maybe we check Italy. I don't know why he'd be in Italy. Makes no sense to me. Let's keep checking east. It's not Bologna. That's also encounter 4. Right, we need to trade a good event off Lord Kadami, because he kind of is, but like let's give it a sewage. And keep supplying. Excellent weather. Not great. Better than Dracula. Oh, these night supplies worked out really well. Oh crap. I've been using my safe night supplies. Yeah, I've used 2 of those. Didn't really mean to. I thought I was gambling, but I mean, sure. Steak and bullets. I have no interest in stabbing the vampires, just mature them. Chartered carriage, very, very good. Severe lack of hunter events for Seward. Steak, we will keep a 2nd stake in the west. Okay. And we'll keep supplying. Mina wants to start scanning at night. Logodami wants to continue pretending to trade. Yep, nothing else for him to do at night. Yep, that's all fine. Seward, keep night supplying. 2 safe night supplies left. Garlic. Can go. Chartered carriage, very, very good. We will. Ooh. We now have 3 movement events. 4 if you count excellent weather. We will trade with Seward because he has lots of spare capacity. You will have this. You will have this. I kind of want the chartered carriage so you can have the escape route. Having events. And you can scan. Not in Galia. Encounter 5. Fine. Resupply. We don't want dogs or garlic. We will supply. I will take a rifle over garlic now, I think. We will supply. Don't need dogs. Behind the veil, nice. It's a roadblock, confirmed. So after encounter 6, there is bodyguards, fog, rats, hoax, overstay. We will naturally be chucking away fog, bodyguards, rats, hoax, overstay. 1 fog down. And keep supplying. Don't want this spare crucifix. Don't want to night supply because your events are very, very good. I'm pretty sure I've had 3 night supplies so far. I will save 1 night supply, or I'll let Van Helsing take it. No, I will save it. Did Rob Downey remember to trade? Or did he just pass? Well, I will trade. Logodamin has excellent weather. Seward has sense of emergency. I have chartered carriage. Mina has chartered carriage and excellent weather. I am highly mobile as soon as I draw renewed labour. I will take tickets. Nice, it's a fast ticket. We will do a quick split seize on those fast tickets. Okay. Show me the vampire, please don't lair it. Good. New vampire, even better. It was Italy. Okay, bang, bang, bang. 1, 2, 3. Furthest you can get is Marseille or Toulouse. Or like Munich, Zagreb. I scanned encounter 5. Encounter 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 4, 5. Encounter 5 is not Marseille. Bari, Rome. Oh, okay. So if it weren't for the fact that I scanned, he could be, like, that just fell off. Moves 1. But I know that this one isn't Marseille. Which is after encounter 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we could have just gone to Munich. So this one here could be Munich or Milan or Marseille or behind those. I'm pretty well supplied, apart from the fact I haven't got any of the power cards, apart from Sense of Emergency and Chartered Carriage, which I am counting as power cards in this rendition. So I do have some of the power cards, but I don't have the traditional power cards, apart from Aggie and Behind the Veil. Okay, I don't have Renewed Vigor or Consecrated Ground. That's my complaint. I supply and look for newspaper reports. That's such a lame plan, but it's, I think, best. We haven't seen any newspaper reports yet. There are newspaper reports coming. Maybe we can draw them. Sense of Emergency is very, very good. Bullets, don't need more bullets. Escape route. And good luck. Okay. Hunters are yet to move. Dearie me. Tomorrow we will have to move. At least with Lord Godalming, because his events are too good to discard. So it has 2 Sense of Emergencies. He'll pretend to trade. Yeah. Van Helsing will take on Night Supply. Our last one. Looking for a newspaper. That's quite far from a newspaper, although actually more useful than Long Night. We are now more than halfway through event deck. Because of pure skill, we don't want a psychic scan, not supply. Isn't in Gardia. So we know that this one and this one are not Gardia. That's quite a lot of information. So this one, he's not made it. He's never gone into France. Like unless he like killed a turn and then like danced to Marseille and went out. But like that didn't happen. I should anticipate that Dracula has gone north. Sorry, east. How much do I want to anticipate? What's the other option for like killing time? Oh, I can't believe these two do both local rumours. Dracula could have gone 1, 2, 3. Is it? That's the thing. 1, 2, 3. But he could have hid first. Seems somewhat unnecessary. But to get your vampires to mature, maybe hide is reasonable. 1, 2. So hide 1, 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. I feel that's unlikely. But I am now sufficiently motivated to check east. He went east. So if it was hide, that's hide 2, 3, Venice, Munich, Sarajevo. March on Dracula. We also have 4 good events I don't want him to supply. He's not there, as expected. We need to reposition our hunters quite desperately. We're not spending chartered carriage now. You will go to Berlin, and Mina will go to Milan. After encounter 6, that was 1. 1 was the vampire, 2, 3, 4 were cleared, 5, 6. So Zagreb could easily be hoax, because I saw that he had a hoax in his hand. He had bodyguards, rats. Yeah, Van Helsing should just, so Lord Damage should just search his location. Mina will move by fast train, not the chartered carriage, just rail. Lord Damage will search. That's fine. The Seward needs a ticket. That's not the ticket he was supposed to draw. Van Helsing needs a ticket. That's a good ticket. Mina doesn't need a ticket. But she'll take a ticket anyway. Hopefully it's a slow one. Nah. Okay, Logadown we moved somewhere. That's fine. Hopefully it's back to Munich, because that needs to get cleared anyway. Honestly, I don't mind Logadown being moved. He's either moving me in the direction of the trail, moving me to Vienna, which seems completely fine, moving me in Dracula's direction, confirming that he was never in Budapest, or moving me onto trail. Don't want to play Long Night, because somehow that event is still bad. It's not actually that bad anymore. Pretty not great. I used it effectively in game 2 in order to get Lord Gadam into England slightly faster. He took a train ticket to 7 and then used Long Night to get to 27. Munich, onto trail. Chosen not to ambush you. Fine, we will search that at night. Dracula's gone here. Zagreb 1, 2. Probably. But I can't get there. I'll move forwards. No, I really don't want to. I want to move to Sofia. Sofia's a much better spot for me. But I don't want to supply either. This is the problem. Like when you're moving by rail, you can't even reliably move by rail. How can I manufacture a winning possibility? I need to draw renewed vigor. And then burst onto Dracula. This is achieved by supplying renewed vigor. So I will supply. Okay, that was a good one. Don't even escape routes. Move by rail, not the chartered carriage. it's going to take us so long to like organize all of our pieces. But we're getting there. Like we're assembling the stuff that we need. We have movement events. We need vigor. We have nothing to counter Dracula's fog, but we sniped one. We got behind the veil to snipe a fog. We have Aggie, so even a 1v1 combat's like not that bad. Log damage is delayed. Okay, fine. Seward, draw a better ticket. 2-1 is completely useless to him. Might somehow be useful to someone else. Yellow 2. That's what we want to see. Van Helsing needs a ticket. He doesn't need a ticket because he has chartered carriage. He can move and then play chartered carriage and get anywhere by rail. So we need to take sense of emergency off. We need to take the spare sense of emergency off Seward. And Mina will search with the stake. It's a mob. She'll keep her stuff. Maybe she doesn't want to drop her stake. She's at a small city and is about. Dracula has some roadblocks. Fine. 3 encounters from Zagreb. 2? 3? Not sure. I could play Reinvigor and kill him, but it's very dicey. But is it worth it? No. Skip. Lockdown wants a supply and then search at night, but he will actually search at day. Because his supply isn't doing that much for him. Why? Good. So that was before encounter 6. We had the vampire, the 3 things that were cleared by the vampire, so that's 4. This was encounter 6, and then he had encounter 6 in hand. Okay. You want to move to Sophia. He never went to Sophia. That's good, I suppose. Can Mina excellent weather to on 6 HP? No. Mina will have to supply and heal. On the renewed vigor turn, she has the same range as if she didn't move. So that's good. We will supply. Pistol. We might need stakes. We will ditch the pistol. It's not. And you will supply and heal. Wax cylinders, I think straight in the bin. I think good luck is better than wax cylinders, especially because Van Helsing has been overworked because he has to move by rail. Lockdown becomes undelayed. Seward takes a ticket. That's fine. That's good. In fact, you will trade with Lockdown to pass, and you will heal. Okay. We've made really good progress with the event deck. Yes, I know Dracula has roadblocks. That's fine. I've got a good luck for that. Yes, I know that I don't have CG, and that even if I did have CG, it wouldn't be full power. Because Seward has 2 other heavenly hosts, but Dracula doesn't know that. And, you know, should Dracula leave to sea, then I can have time to rearrange stuff. Okay, you get 4 spaces on land from Zagreb. One. Okay, bacon. Do I have stakes? Only. I don't know how to enemy now. There's a grab. 49, 55 with a bat. Dracula's in Athens. Or 59. So that's 49. That's a vampire. Anyway, either way we skip. It's not worth. I think we need to just walk at Dracula. But I could have played RV today and got maybe even 3v1. But it would be gambling the entire game on that. And like if he's on fog, he's probably not on fog, but he could be. Deal with a vampire of a hide card and potentially being battered. Should you move to Verona? If Dracula goes to Sevilla, then I might kill him tomorrow. Maybe I should have taken 3v1. It's a reckless vampire. Do I want to escape route? What do I want to do? I will roll a dice. Dice is wrong, I think. I'm going to punch. Damn it, dice was right. Fine. Now we'll escape. Of course, this will be into that was dumb. I shouldn't have played that so fast. No, the dice was right. Dear. Yeah, I should play fangs with a knife. Dear. I should listen to the dice. I should listen to the dice. You can continue supplying. If Dracula stays on land, I know he's here. So he won't, and he'll go to sea. Fast horse is useless. Lucy's Revenge is good. We need to get a stake over there. Okay. We will straight knife. Dracula will not score a point off me. Unless he kills me with strength, claws. That's not the point. Hopefully he won't. Good. And then now the knife. The other one. Ow. Very rude of you. And now the other knife. Do you have another cancel card? No. Good. This vampire only did 8 damage to us. And revealed that we had 2 knives on Nina. I'm fine with that because Nina doesn't need her help right now. If Dracula stays on land, he's specifically here, unless he will forms. Will form is awkward, but we will make do somehow. We need hit points here. Is Lorgadamine the one with excellent weather? Yes. Let's get excellent weather off Lorgadamine and give him Lucy's Revenge. Excellent weather off, Lucy's Revenge on. Mina needs to heal. Dracula just goes to sea now. Like everything else is suicide, or costs him his fog. You might have already spent his fog. That is, this could be fog. Good. This is, I think, the first time in all 3 games that Dracula has gone to sea. Like, this is our 4th game. I have successfully driven Dracula to the ocean. Nice. Now what do I do? Don't want to supply with Godalming. Don't want to supply with sewage. Don't want to move Mina into... I imagine there's a vampire there. Maybe vampire... What have I not seen in his hand? Hoax, Aristo, bodyguards are all missing. So this feels like hoax. Unless the hoax is here, which it can be. My issue is I feel I need to backtrack Lord Godalming already. As would Surprising Return, because Rufus isn't just 17. 8 Drac events there. There's still 1 RV, both speed telegraphs, both for of the 30 cards remaining in the deck, 5 of them are, and there's 2 Surprising Returns as well. We could win this. I don't know how to win this. I don't know how to maximise my chances of winning. But we have good position. Maybe. That felt a bit too strong. We have position that's not quite terrible. That felt a bit pessimistic. We have position that I'm happy to have. We need to spend moment healing and supplying. So Lord Godalming's going to move west because people need to migrate west. Is the fast way to migrate west via Vienna? Next turn he can then move to Genoa. That is faster than just walking from Munich. God, that sucks. Yeah, this gets him to Vienna next turn. Not Vienna, to Genoa next turn. Good. Uni will supply newspaper reports. Sure. It was Athens. Okay, problem. You don't want to supply those events. So you will have to trade an event to someone who is less full up than you are. We can just give the excellent weather to Mina. Mina have the excellent weather. And she'll use the excellent weather out of Athens. Mina, you need to day heal. And you will night heal as well. We will move tomorrow. So today I give my ticket to Van Helsing because he needs tickets more than I do. You will night heal. You don't need to night heal, you should trade. So that when CG arrives, it arrives full power. We should also give you the 3-2 ticket. God knows how Seward is going to get out of the East. How will Seward get out of the East? He has to move to here because I think it's hoax. He then searches hoax, becomes delayed, and then tanks for there and Zagreb, and hopes that it isn't bats. Good. Glad that's sorted. Yeah, we only need double knife on sword. Okay. Hold on, Lorgadam was supposed to move next time. Lorgadam was supposed to move next time. Oh dear. Yeah, this was a mistake. I have to give that ticket back to Lorgadam. Or take an event off him. But everyone has a movement event. Yeah, I've made a mistake. Use event cards, no. Take the ticket back. Lorgadam wants to move tomorrow. And you will heal before handling Athens. Now wouldn't actually be a bad time for Dracula to play roadblocks. You could roadblocks here and here. I only have one good luck, which I'd have to use on this one. Dracula is in the Mediterranean Sea. Damn it! Oh, my careful planning. Yeah. Should have seen that one coming. Yeah. We're not revigoring. I guess it's just going to have to be Mina who handles the hoax. I'm convinced that it's hoax. We will supply. Mina has good luck, yes. Yes. We will take the stake off Mina. Because I want mistake for Athens, because I fear that it could be vampire. I need mistake. You could have the rifle. Yep, fine. Continue supplying. Because there's lots of very good events in the next 30 cards. That's not one of them. Yeah, like I fully believe this is hoax. If it's bats, then well played. Right, tickets. Rest. I think now might be a good opportunity for you to take a ticket. Good. You wanted a fast ticket, and you search for hoax. As to I should probably become delayed to deal with this. I've already yielded 7 points. Yielding another 4 is probably a few too many. And by a few, I mean about 3 too many. It's a shame because like it would be efficient for me to, like it would wipe Athens. Which I can't get to now. If this is fog. The other good luck's still in here, right? But it doesn't help me because I have to supply it immediately. That looks like Cagliari. What else could that be? Okay, can I punish Dracula for landing on Cagliari? No, because Mina has the excellent weather. Okay. I cannot full clear trail. Athens, I fear, is hoax plus fog. Or hoax plus bats. probably worse for me. Okay, the roadblock was too much. Maybe I should let the automatic mature. Oh, Long Night isn't useful to me. Like Long Night in Seward to Athens, like the roadblock we got on, he moves in at night. He gets ambushed by Saboteur or Bats and still can't clear Athens. Oh no, Saboteur, he can clear Athens, right? Bats. We will play Long Night. And we might change our mind later. We're not playing any bigger. Dracula must be in Cagliari. Otherwise, if I have Money Trail in CG, I win the game. If we've driven us to the point where Dracula dies, the Hunter's having 2 events, like 2 out of, like I've supplied 2/3 of the events, so it's 2/3 squared. I think I win the game if I can error him. Like that seems quite reasonable to me. He's got 12 hit points, the error's down to 7, he takes 2 more from going to C, that's 5. Like, I have time to collect my stuff and the CG token will be somewhere. So he must be in Cagliari. Or, like, I'm doing well and just got unlucky on the events I had. So, I march on Cagliari. You will play Vampire Lair. You vote discards a stake. Oh, you're now delayed, so Long Night doesn't do anything. And you will supply because Forewarned would be good. Consecrated Ground. Consecrated Ground, also good. I'm not ecstatic about needing to park that on Mina. That's fine, I guess you won't give Dracula any more events. You will pass because you're at sea. You are delayed, so you won't move with Long Night. You will trade with Mina. And I need excellent weather. I have chartered ground, chartered carriage. I might die. So you can have that. You need to heal. Okay, Athens is unstoppable. It's probably hoax. Doki doki. To war we go. And this is my shot to win the game. He is here. We get 2v1 with Lucy. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Right, rolling the dice. We're not playing Lucy's Revenge now. Rolling the dice. Punch that, dodge that, escape that. Dice is escape. Okay, punch that, dodge that. Dice is dodge. Dice was correct. We escape, we dodge, we escape, we dodge. Okay, that was the less important hunter. Or the hunter who Dracula's on 15 health, Aggie is in play. We have 2v1. And great strength. And Aggie. Yes. I think we supply for surprising return. For like Rufus. Like surprising return to resummon Rufus. We'll drop chartered carriage if we need to. we will play newspapers immediately. That's completely useless to us. I wonder if there's any point in dealing with Athens. Like, is there a chance that it's not a delaying encounter? I think there's a chance, and also it's our easiest way out of the east. Like, we'll leave Athens via the sea. If we get delayed, we can't become undelayed, so maybe we should supply first. Yes. I fully expect fog. Soil we will get rid of with our heavenly host. Just to deny draw. Draw doesn't mean draw does mean stuff. Yeah. You will move and then special play excellent weather. Genoa is not on the trail. Okay. No, I think Lord Godalming will hold on to his hit points. Van Helsing should be fine. I think it really helps anyway. I will dodge with that. That was a dodge. Don't like it, but if this is mesmerize, it wasn't mesmerize. Now hopefully this also isn't mesmerize. Please don't be mesmerize. Of course it's mesmerize. And then we punch with that. Nice. Punch was wrong. It's somewhat okay, we do have great strength. We will then dodge. Yeah, I do have to do dodge escape. But he might play strength next. He has to guess if I have a rifle or knife. He is about to play fangs. Fine. If he has fangs, he'll play fangs. Nice, nice, nice. That's big deal, big deal. We have CG. We will play CG before we walk onto a bat. Lucky find is good. I don't know how Mina's supposed to leave. I guess slowly is the answer. I'm not willing to tank the lair and grab. Like it's just reeks of bat. Like we've only seen one bat so far, right? So this is bat. Like Zagreb is a bat, unless he hadn't drawn bat yet. But he would have put bat here, so it's like he hadn't drawn bat. Bat was in like the last 4 or so cards. But to me, this just reeks of bat. I'm not stepping there. It's quicker to go round. Much quicker to go round. Even if it is still hella slow to go round. Yes, we will play Lucy's Revenge. Okay. All of this effort for a 2v1. How much damage do we need? In order to win the game, how much damage do we need in this fight? Dracula moves here. So we do damage, and then Dracula's going to go to here. I can play CG and tell him that he has to keep going on C. And I can probably surprise in return before he moves again. And then after he lands, he won't need to land a wolf form. honestly, we'll have a game in our hands if he goes Mediterranean, South Atlantic, and then land. So that's like our acceptable state. He needs 5 hit points in order to leave. Like I can play CG here, here, and here. Only I won't if Logodown plays as Heavenly Host. Problematic that. What's the vampire situation? We've had 2. So this is Fighter Vamp, which Seward needs to kill. Unless there was like 5 cards here and we've got 1 here, so this looks like Fighter Vamp that needs to be killed. We will set tempo with Punch. Punch is pretty good round 1. Heavenly Host is also pretty good round 1. Just because Fangs kind of sucks round 1. We will lead with Punch. We'll play Heavenly Host later in this combat. Van Helsing will also Punch. Big think for Brain Dead move. Plotting. We like plotting because Punch beats plotting. He might come at Strength or Fangs. Into a little good down. What's his knowledge on the knife situation? Seward never showed his knife. Mina obviously showed double knife. I feel Strength is very likely. I'm going to follow up with Crucifix. Is he targeting Lockdown or Van Helsing this turn? I think Van Helsing makes most sense. So we will play Rifle and Van Helsing will dodge. Damn it. This is Fangs. Damn it, I should have played Crucifix. I really thought about it. It still does net 2 damage. We will follow this up with Punch. Earliest he can escape would be round 4. Coming back with the punches. Okay. Strength. Fangs. Both Fangs are gone. Well done, Aggie. Okay, now Heavenly Host guarantees resolves. It is now round 4, i.e. the first escape turn. Dracula is yet to play a Strength. I'm going to play Rifle Dodge, I think. This is round 4. He could escape as Bat this round, and then he could escape as Miss next round. If I don't deal 5 damage to him this round. So I have my punches. We all use Punch. Dracula should be playing Strength here. So I should just play Heavenly Host. Heavenly Host will resolve, Van Helsing will dodge. What if he strengths Van Helsing? Then next turn, Van Helsing gets to punch. Dracula takes his 5, 4, goes down to 5 from the Heavenly Host. Next turn, we will punch Rifle. It will get 1 more damage down. It gets into 3. And then CG's enough. So even if he strengthens his Rifle, it's enough. But why am I strengthening the Rifle? Can't I just dodge? What if someone dies? I can concede 4 IDS? That's fine. Nice. Strength maybe. And I think this is GG. Because now I play double Rifle. And it gets at least 2 damage. No one's mesmerized. Gets Dracula down to 3. and then the steps to the ocean will kill him, or he'll come back to Cagliari. Rifle, rifle, and I'll follow it up with dodge. Nice. Goodness gracious, we won one. How did we win? What caused us to win? Dracula's start was uninspiring. Dracula's first 4 encounters got him only 6 points. Now 20%. 25%. But like the claim, the original claim was that Wakaziak as Dracula could get 90% or 20% win rate, and Wakaziak is the better player. Right, I will stop the recording there, and I might just pause the recording and come back with my thoughts in a bit. Okay, had a little bit of time to think, and my conclusion is Dracula's start was a bit weak. Started in southern Italy and worked his way up, but this is towards hunters. Then, because there was no hoax at the start, I didn't even have to deal with southern Italy, and Italy just cleared itself. I then correctly guessed where Dracula had gone, not wasting too much time. Dracula then took a short path in the east, which was good for me. Like, once he goes to Athens, he can't leave Athens. Likewise, if he'd gone to Salonika, he can't leave Athens. So really, he needed to go. He couldn't leave. Once he goes to Salonika, he can't leave Salonika without wall forming or going to sea. Correction. Once he goes to Salonika and hides, which, because Logodatus Seward was in Sophia, is the only way to do it. He couldn't leave Salonika without spending his wall form, which meant we actually got to force Dracula to sea. Then, when he landed from sea, he chose not to wall form. Because I'm allowed to gamble as hunters, because I don't need to win every game, just like some of these games. Like, I'm allowed to 100% gamble that it is Cagliari, because that's the only space he could land that's like not CG proof, given my hunter's position. So, and then we have a decent fight, good fight. Hunters have good odds in that fight to win the game. Dracula's on effectively with full health, but he needs to take, like, if he leaves the combat with 3 hit points, he dies. So he's only actually got 12 hit points, really. So 12 hit points with 2 hunters, rifle, bullets, heavenly host, rifle, crucifix. It's pretty fair fight. Like, I could have lost that fight. I think I win that fight more. Like, I think I kill Dracula perhaps more often than I don't kill Dracula in that fight. But even if I don't kill Dracula, I have good position, or decent position. Maybe. I can play CG to force him to land from the South Atlantic, or I can deny him leaving via the Mediterranean. Like, landing in Spain or South Atlantic on the trail, pretty poor. Especially because my hunters will be able to get to Spain before Dracula. Yeah. I also had good night supplies. I can't remember how many night supplies I took. It's worth noting that I did use, yeah, I did have Mystic Research. I did get 4 night supplies off that, which were riskless, but I must have taken another like 6 or so night supplies, maybe not 6, another 5 night supplies that weren't Mystic Researched and only gave Dracula roadblocks. And that didn't become a problem because he didn't have the other bat for even Saboteur would have done it. It ended up not mattering because I killed Dracula. Yes. Good. We won one. Now we still need to beat Wukazek, but it's possible. Maybe. See you in the next one.